everyone, another week, another anime. Here at Japanese Anime Mania, or JAM, we do our best to overanalyze and pick apart the anime choices of the week. I'm your host Hunter, and let's see what's on our plate for today. Now there are some shows here in America that are just kind of like, I don't really like in terms of live action, because some of them can either be hit or miss on comedy or just stupid raunchy comedy. But some shows hit me really hard, like The Office and Parks and Recreation, and also the UK Office, just because it's that weird kind of clerical humor as well as dry humor that just sells the show for me due to the awkward situations and potential come on, love her or love him kind of reaction. It was actually one of the first shows I watched on Crunchyroll. I was like, I don't know, I like romance series, I like comedies like this, let's try it out. And of course, once I watched it, I was like, I gotta have this. So I got it one day and boom, there we go. So, for this week, we'll be reviewing Servant X Service. Let's go. The story of Servant X Service revolves around the daily lives of employees in a government office in the fictional city of Mitsuba, Hokkaido. We follow our main character, Lucy Yagami, whose parents had a very hard time picking a single name for her when she was born. And because of their indecisiveness, they needed to give her over a dozen different names. And so, because of that, it was approved by a civil servant, and so Lucy vowed revenge that when she became an adult, she would land a job at the same public service office to figure out who gave her that title. One would think that the anime is about the Japanese service system, which, yes, it does eventually come to like tax papers, and then medical bills, and yeah, it seems kind of boring at first, but it manages to actually stay very amusing and funny, just like The Office. You know, of course, we have to deal with angry citizens, different challenges, and having to put up with your wacky co-workers each day. Opening episode, we're also introduced to Hasebe and Mayoshi, which Hasebe is the only male among the three newcomers and is notorious for goofing off at work. And whenever he was on screen, I was like, okay. And when I showed Chris the show, he absolutely loved it and wanted to watch more of it as well. Even though he's a slacker, he's actually really good in the line of duty due to being from a long line of civil servants. Miyoshi is just a 24-year-old college graduate, and she doesn't really know how to say her words correctly. In terms of, you know, hey, let's go out on a date. That's not gonna work. And just how she acts is just hilarious to have them. Probably wondering what Lucy's long name is. Well, grip your chair because here it is. Her full name is Lucy Kimiko Ake Ari Shiori Rine Yoshiho Shihoko Ayano Fumika Chitose Sanae Mikiko Ichika Yukino Raine Iri Ai Tamiko Chikage Imiya Julia Shizue Irina Chisa Yumaka Natsuke Ranran Riko Setsuri Chikako Azumi Marina Hideko Chikai Misaki Naomi Campbell Miku Yuka Masako Sachiko Nana Mitsumi Haruka Yuna Shimako Yuke Rin Sakura Kana Wakana Hazuki Honami Riru Mihane Momoka Himaru Mozomi Futaba Mayuyu, and it goes on and on and on. And I know I pronounced a lot of those names, but that's the joke. In terms of animation and sound, the soundtrack is kind of tame due to the fact that it's not really much. You know, you don't have an action-heavy soundtrack, but you have the casual, laid-back strings as well as piano of just goofing off slice-of-life anime that's known for. Servant X Service comes to us from A1 Pictures, who is also known for doing Black Butler, surprisingly enough, as well as Sword Art Online 2, which in the anime community, Black Butler and Sword Art Online sell like hotcakes. So surprisingly enough, a slice-of-life anime about The Office being made by them is just a huge surprise to me. Servant X Service, though it's really funny and I really love the romance that was about to pop up, I really can't warrant the buy from it. Just because it's just one of those shows to where it's like, It's hit and miss due to the whole, you know, romance as well as the dry comedy that Office humor is known for. And you really can't go much from there. 13 episodes long as well, and I really can't warrant to buy it. Again, I'm going to go with the stream it option for this week. Just because, like I said, if you're not into the whole dry Office humor or even, you know, a romance that's short-lived, then you're just going to have to move on. Now, it is based off of a manga, and the manga is coming to here to America, so be on the lookout for that if you want to try that instead. For an ultimate recommendation, let's go with kind of the same kind of deal, Working. If you like the office kind of humor from Servant X Service, Working has the same kind of situation, except we're in a restaurant this time. Again, we have the romance kind of ideas, as well as we have the life of being in a restaurant worker. And again, that has its own merits. Working is licensed by Nice America and is streamable currently on Crunchyroll. For another ultimate recommendation, let's keep on this train of just working in an office and go with Shirobako. Now I just started watching Shirobako, and again, I'm starting to love it too, because it's one of those kind of shows you don't think it's going to succeed well. Shirobako takes place just with the whole, we are working in the anime community, we are actually making an anime. And again, you would think, oh, well, it shouldn't be that hard, but going into detail with each part, like the director, the assistant director, the editor, the artist, the voice actresses, it covers every piece of an anime production, and that's what makes the show really well. Shirobako is licensed by Sentai Filmworks and is currently streamable on Crunchyroll. That's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Here at the Dynamic Duo, Chris and I also do video games and Let's Plays. I mean, if that hasn't been done online already. But if you like this kind of things, go ahead and check us down below. Links to our social media are also there, like our Twitter, our Facebook, our Tumblr. So if you want to check us out there, we talk about stupid random stuff, then have at it. That's it for today, and thank you guys so much, and have a good one.